Hi, are you a retiree getting close to retirement? Or maybe one of those persons who's perhaps 3/4 of the way through their working life, their paid working life, and retirement is looming. Do you think about retirement? Does the thought occur to you? Have you started to prepare? Or do you keep putting it on the back burner? I'll get round to it. Anyway, why worry about it? One day I'll get there, I'll be on the 7-day weekend and I'll be able to put my feet up. And that might be the extent to what you've thought about retirement. You might say, I better put a bit of money aside. Will my super last me the distance? And these are the thoughts which might be going through your head. But if you want to learn about retirement, there are various ways you can do it. I'll give you an example of the 3 types of learning. Learning based on knowledge, learning based on observation, and learning based on experience. And experience is the one that really counts. Knowledge based on learning. Let's say that a friend says to you, I know where there's a great restaurant. Meals are fabulous, prices are good, service excellent. So you go along to the restaurant, but you don't go inside. This is knowledge based on, or learning based on knowledge from a trusted friend. So you go along. You stand outside and you look through the window and you see these people being served with these scrumptious meals. There's smiles on their faces. They're laughing and chuckling as they talk to each other at the tables. And you think, wow, it looks good. It looks good. This is knowledge based on observation. And you still don't know what it's really like. So you go inside, you order a meal, and you take the first mouthful. This is knowledge or learning based on experience. Now, if you're a retiree and you're looking at learning based on knowledge, you might perhaps read books by people who are retired. Look at the various papers put forward by learned professors who study retirement, the psychological side of it, the monetary side of it. And this, of course, is that knowledge or that learning based on knowledge. Now, what's the looking through the window? The looking through the window part of it is what you're probably doing now, looking at videos made by people who are actually retired. No theory here. They're talking about their real experience out of their retirement. This is about as close as you can get to the real thing. The real thing, the real experience, is when you actually retire. But all of the study, all of that looking through the window before you go inside is important because it will line you up, give you an idea of what might be in store for you. There are various phases to retirement. You don't just retire one day and the next day you're sitting down at the beach under an umbrella in the sunshine sipping champagne and expecting to do that for the next 30 years. It doesn't happen that way. So you look at videos, maybe books written by people who are actually in retirement and enjoying it. After all, you want to enjoy your retirement. So give it some thought. Don't just put it on the back burner and say, I'll think about it when I get a bit closer to it. Retirement needs planning. The earlier you start to plan what you're actually going to do is very important. And that doesn't just include putting aside the money, the security aspect. The psychological aspect is very, very important. What you are going to do with the rest of your life in retirement. Remember, it could be for 30 years or more, and you want those years to be happy. So study other people in retirement. Do they seem happy? Are they giving you good advice in your opinion? If they are, keep studying them, and when you retire, maybe, just maybe, you'll have a long, happy, fulfilling retirement.